Right, it is time for a TBR unwrapping. Hey everyone, it is Shannon, and I'm super excited to be here today and to share with you this TBR unwrapping. I have made the decision to go into the new year with all of my owned unread books, or my wrapped owned unread books, unwrapped. Did that make sense? I'm going into 2021 with all of my books unwrapped, and I thought, why not share the process? So that's what I'm going to do. And what I've decided to do is do one video per color. So this one is going to be all of the books that are wrapped up in black paper. There's a lot more of them, but I had to go to lunch bags at some point. So there is actually a fair few of these. These are all the ones that are wrapped in black paper. And what I'm going to do is I'm not going to share what the genre or category is. So you can play along at home and try and guess the category. If you have been around for a while, since the beginning of my TBR unwrappings, you may remember the color combinations, but probably not. Like, I don't know why anyone would remember that other than me. But you might have, in which case you are at an advantage and gold star to you. So yeah, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to unwrap them. This is all of the ones wrapped in black paper. I have, I think, 7. So these 6 plus 1 more, that's a sequel from my original wrapped books. And then I have an additional 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that makes 14. I didn't think I had anything that was 14. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then 7, so it is 13, and I think one of them ended up being rewrapped after a certain point in time, so it's really sort of 7 and 6, or 6 and 7. So the total is 13. We're going to start unwrapping. So these are the originals, and I know what this bottom one is, so we're not going to start with that. We're going to start with these ones. This is a category or genre that I always think I read more than I do. So if you need a hint going in, and this is one where I very much wanted to use this color for a particular reason. So let's get to unwrapping these titles. Oh wow, that's some heavy paper. I don't know what I was using there. Oh wow, these are so long ago. Oh, there's the back. There's the side. There's the front. Oh, okay, Flowers for Algernon. Okay, so this is I don't even know how to talk about this one. I only know a little bit about this book. I have a feeling I actually won't like this. And this actually isn't from my original set. I did wrap this up afterwards, but it must have been before the brown paper bag stage. So yeah, this is on at least one of the lists that I am working on. And it looks like it was made into a movie. That very much feels like a movie tie-in cover. So, yeah, oh, that'll be a complicated read. So that is the first one. Okay, let's get to this one. I actually love this. It was on, I almost don't want to unwrap it because that was facing out for so long. Look, these actually yellowed with time. It has been a minute, folks. It has been a minute. Okay, so let's see what we can see. I got some more. Is this the front? Is this the back? This is the front. Oh, I forgot I had this. Oh, yeah. See? Ah, The Dispossessed by Ursula K. Le Guin. I haven't read any Ursula K. Le Guin. Let's just go over that moment. I'm not sure. I think this is one of the really big ones. And I know it's part of a sequence, but you apparently do not have to read them in order. So a classic novel of science fiction. Yes, a classic novel of science fiction. This is a biggie. So I am very curious about this one, and this kind of book is definitely one of the reasons why I'm unwrapping everything, because I actually really want to read this book. Like, theoretically, I want to read all the books, but this is like on project lists that I have, and I really can't believe I haven't read any Ursula K. Le Guin. So yeah, I'm really super excited about this. So yeah, ooh, The Dispossessed. Yay. All right, down to a skinny one. Look at that. Ooh, that's from Black Steel. See, this show, it's done. It's not even around anymore. It is not even around. Okay, so that looks like the back. Oh, I don't see a lot of these books are secondhand and old, so I don't want to rip the covers. Men, women, alien. I forgot I got this. Okay, so this novelization of Alien, a novel by Alan Dean Foster, based on the or I imagine, it doesn't say based on the screenplay, but the screenplay is by Dan O'Bannon, which I didn't know, which I'm surprised because this is one of my favorite movies of all time. Yeah! I know reading novelizations is not necessarily a big... like, I don't even know what the end of that sentence is going to be. Oh, and this is another movie tie-in edition. So I'm not sure for the Flowers of Algernon. Oh, I'm going to say, this is slightly misfiled, sort of. This is a film that definitely falls into 2 to 3 different genres. So anyone have any guesses yet as to what genre we're working on? Wow, this one feels a bit big. We got Brando on here. Serious stuff, folks. Serious stuff. What is it? Oh, okay. Right, another one I forgot I got. So Doomsday Book by Connie Willis. This is, oh man, this is a chunker at almost 600 pages. 578. If I understand correctly, I think this is time travel. Winner of the Hugo and Nebula. Oh, that's a clue. And actually, I think it's the first in a series. If you have read this, let me know. Did you continue to the second book, or is it a sort of more one and done? This is another one that's on one of my book lists. Okay, so now we are going to this one, which I know what this one is because it is heavy, it is hardcover, I know what the genre is, and I actually, I kind of regretted wrapping these up because these are really nice editions, so even though, like, and I never forgot what it was because it's the only one from this category that's this. And I am really looking forward to reading this. This is an author that I think I might end up reading all of their work. So I definitely want access to this particular title. And I don't know if the sides will have anything interesting. Let's see. Not that side. Let's see if this side has anything interesting. No, we have to go all in. So this is upside down. The Martian Chronicles by Ray Bradbury. This is a folio edition that I got as a present, and I'm really, really, really looking forward to it. And even when it was all wrapped up, I had to take special care. I'm going to flip with my eyes closed, so I don't want to see the pictures yet. They always have really cool illustrations. So, yeah, wow, the spine isn't even broken. I could feel it sort of floofing out. So, yeah, Martian Chronicles. Okay, any guesses as to the genre or category? At this point, it should be pretty clear, I would imagine. But never know. I'm going to put that one to the side because it's really nice. Okay, on to some of the newer acquisitions. So, yeah, this even ties in as well from these. I had these. This is from Rogue One. I think I picked up tons of the free magazines when the Star Wars movies came out. All right, let's see. What could it be? Is it? Oh. Okay, so the Faded Sun trilogy by C.J. Sherratt. I actually think this is on one of my lists as well. And this is the whole trilogy. For some reason, when I got this, I thought it was like the second. No, it says book 1. Okay, so whole trilogy. At this point, I would chop this sucker up. And if it's... Oh, wait a second. Yeah, it's all 3 books. Let me know. Have you read this? I haven't read anything by this author before. Nebula nominated trilogy. Nebula, Hugo. Alright, let's keep going. I think it's funny that I put some of these in the bags upside down. I guess I wasn't looking when I was doing them. I guess that's what happened. Alright, lunch bags. I love that picture. Great earrings. I don't wear earrings really, but... Oh, okay, so the year's best SF 14. So science fiction 14, a stellar collection of the year's most extraordinary tomorrows. Let's take a look. It's the 14th collection And this is from 2009. I don't read tons of collection. I think I might have unwrapped this at some point and then rewrapped it. Because I think this is part of my original set of books, of owned unread books. At this point, it should be pretty clear what the genre is. All right, I think this picture from The Mummy. I actually tried to watch the new Mummy, and I couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. It just wasn't working for me. All right, let's see. Woo! Women of Wonder. 12 first-class stories by women writers exploring changing sex roles in time-honored male preserve of science fiction. I am excited to read this. This one I got at Bookends, and I was thrilled to get it. I wasn't actually sure if this one would end up being in this or a different grouping. So, science fiction stories by women, about women, edited with an introduction and notes by Pamela Sargent. I'm very excited. It says 2, not 1, but 2. Oh no, that's not. So, that's 1 bookmark and 1 set of flags. So, it's all ready to read for me. Very exciting. Okay, now we're into, this one's a trade paperback, so I'm not sure what it could be. Some of these I forgot I got, and some I knew. I guess that's probably going to be the case with most of the groupings. Ooh. Oh, I know what this is. I saw a color. And I'm so excited. This is another reason why I'm happy to be doing this. So this is, oops, this is the wrong way. This is The Female Man by Joanna Russ. It's a SF Masterworks. It's my only SF Masterworks edition. And I won this. Anita from Anita Reads did a giveaway a couple of years ago now. And I won. And I got this. And so I'm really excited to read this. And it was one that after I wrapped it up, I was like, oh, I really want to read that book, and I realized that ones that were gifts or special editions were ones for projects. I was a little like, oops, I shouldn't have wrapped that. So anyway, and this one also has, it's from Book Depository, so it has, that's right, and the bookmark is from someone from Latvia, which was just absolutely extraordinary because my mom was born in Latvia, so, and I am half Latvian. So yeah, so there we go. Oh, Female Man. This would be both excited for both of these. Excited for all of them, but All right, I love this picture of this rooster. Just FYI. I think most of these ended up going in the bags upside down. Technically, this might accidentally be red, but I'm pretty sure. No, I wrote black on the back. Okay. Oh, I think I know what this is. Yes, okay, The Death Cure by James Dashner. This is the 3rd and final book in the Maze Runner trilogy. I got this from my local library, had it available for sale, for $1 or whatever on the cart at the front. And I actually decided not to read it. I just went ahead and watched the movie because I had read the first book, watched the first movie, and enjoyed both. And then I watched the Scorch Trials. And then I just decided to watch the 3rd film and to be complete at that. So this one, I never read the 2nd book, so I don't think I would go. This is YA science fiction, very fast-paced fun. I really enjoyed the first one, but I don't read as much YA anymore. And I just really wanted to watch the movie. I'm a big fan of Dylan O'Brien, who plays the lead in this. And it's got a good cast overall. It's a dystopic science fiction. It's science fiction, I don't know if I would put it in... whether dystopics and post-apocalyptics are their own thing, or they're sci-fi, or they're fantasy, or urban fantasy, or some are even sort of more religious thrillers. In this case, I think it fits in science fiction. So I probably will donate this, although given the times, I'm not donating because Toronto's in lockdown, so not doing any of that. So I don't know if I'll give it a go. I feel like I would have to start from the beginning, and I don't know if I'm super likely to do that. So who knows what'll end up happening with this one. But I did enjoy the movie, and I was happy to go ahead with that. Okay, so here we go. This one's actually hardcover, so I have no clue what it could be. But I do like this picture of the black cat with cat eyes. Great makeup there. Okay, what could it be? these are not, I thought this would be super easy with the bags. It's not really. Oh, and I didn't notice that the camera sort of doesn't enjoy that. Okay, what can this be? What can this be? Oh! Okay, William Shakespeare's The Force Doth Awaken, Star Wars Part the 7th. So I think this is a Star Wars 7... Which one would that be? Oh, the Force Awakens, but like in a Shakespearean method? Prologue, Act 1. So we have, oh, I won't say the characters just in case anyone. Oh, and it's illustrated. Okay, if you don't want to see a picture, look away. I'm going to show one of the pictures. I did not know it was illustrated. That is awesome. And I remember when I wrapped this up, it was around the time when this film, I think, came out. And now the whole new trilogy is already out, because I like to avoid spoilers for stuff like Star Wars. Anything that's super, super important, core to my heart, I definitely avoid. So now the series is, the film series is complete with the trilogy. So that's really exciting. Oh, yay, that's totally forgot about that one. Totally forgot about that one. And that'll be a easy read because it's like a play. So, and yeah, okay, so now we are now we are down to the last two. These ones I know what they are. This is one-ish, and this is a sequel. It's one of my only sequels. I used to put these pictures from comics that I would match up so that I would know what sequel goes with what unwrapping. It was an idea. I rarely ended up unwrapping any sequels. But yeah, so these ones I know, this is actually, so spoiler-ish, this is a whole series. So this is one whole series, and I shouldn't have said that. I'm sorry. I should have let the suspense build. That was bad. Bad form, Shannon, bad form. I opened this, I think, from the bottom. Maybe not. It's the back. So here, and that's the second book. Okay, so we have Heaven's Shadow and Heaven's War, both by David S. Goyer and Michael Cassett. And know where we're going here? Sequel and the grand finale, Heaven's Fall. So this is a trilogy, and now I'm going to say it. It is a science fiction trilogy. So this was my science fiction grouping of books. And these ones, I forgot to say, I wrapped these two together because I have read the first book, but I decided to put it with the second book in case I wished to start from the beginning, which I probably will because I have, it's been several years since I read it. It's a very fast-paced science fiction. I think it's sort of disaster-y. Yeah, it starts with a bit of a disaster, so people have to, like, get off the planet, I think. And they call it, I'm trying to remember if they call the event or the object Keanu. Yeah, Keanu's Approach. So that's always a good start when you start with Keanu. So yeah, so this is a whole science fiction trilogy for me to read and enjoy. I do not even know if I can hold up all the books because there are so many. Let's see if I can manage it. So yeah, let me know. What do you think is the most interesting title here? There are so many that are on my lists to read. There's a bunch that are on my sci-fi, fantasy, and weird list. These are both on that list. Wah! Yeah, there's no... I don't know, maybe I can I hold them all up? Alright, let's have a moment. There we go! There's all the books! That's a lot. And this is one of my smaller categories. So wow, that's a lot of pages, a lot of worlds to explore, and 2 entire trilogies, because that's a trilogy, as is the Heaven's War, Heaven's Veil, Heaven's Shadow. I can't remember what this trilogy is called. I don't know. I enjoyed the first book. I'm surprised they didn't go on. Ah, this says, that's the third one. Don't look at the beginning of the third one, Shannon. What are you doing? What am I doing? I'm trying to not have things fall over. So yeah, what title do you think is the most interesting to you, or have you read any of the titles? And of course, did you guess the genre? If you made it all the way to the end, put any emoji that is black in the comments, or any space related. Should we do that? Is that spoilery? Well, I think people watch before they read comments. So yeah, put any space-related emoji or anything black or like a full moon or anything like that in the comments down below if you made it all the way to the end. Thank you for spending some time with me as I went through a journey for science fiction. I'm just excited. I'm so excited. Have you read a novelization? I've read a couple. I'm really curious as to what that'll be like, as I am with all of the books. Okay, there we go. Those were my science fiction books, and there's going to be lots of reading in my future. All right, thank you so much for watching.